Hello class, you're welcome to Business Studies Shorthand class. I hope you've been enjoying your holiday. Today we are going to look at Introduction to Shorthand. In your JS1, probably you learned that there are 5 subject components in Business Studies. So now you are in JS2, I'll be introducing the shorthand aspect of it. And we're going to look at the introductory parts. These are what you're expected to achieve at the end of this lesson. At the end of the lesson, you're expected to define shorthand, trace the historical development of shorthand, identify the major shorthand systems, and state the importance of shorthand. Shorthand is the representation of spoken sounds using signs and symbols. Signs and symbols. You don't write shorthand based on spellings or pronunciations. Shorthand is written according to sounds. What you put down is the sounds you hear. Then the technical name for shorthand is phonograph. And phonograph simply means sound. It has to do with sound writing. Then, looking at the systems of shorthand, there are various systems of shorthand. We have the Pitman shorthand system, the Gregg system, the Merrill system, Sloan system, Faulkner system, and Simplex system of shorthand. Among these systems of shorthand, the most widely used one is the Pitman system. Why? You may ask why. It is so because it is the most simplified form of shorthand. It is easier to transcribe and understand. Then the Pitman shorthand was invented by a man known as Sir Isaac Pitman in the year 1837. That was the year he published the very first edition of Pitman shorthand. And there are 3 types of Pitman shorthand. Pitman 2000, the New Era Pitman, and Pitman scripts. And today, the ones that are being used today are the New Era and the Pitman 2000 because they are more simplified compared to Pitman script. Moving further, shorthand is based on the phonetic structure of the English language. And what do I mean by this? Shorthand is written according to what? Sound, just like I said earlier. It's based on sound. You don't write shorthand based on pronunciations or spellings. Meaning that for you to properly write shorthand, you should be familiar with your sounds. Now let's look at the following words. These words here illustrate how shorthand is being written. Sounds are saying that is to say, when you're writing palm in shorthand, what you're expected to put down are the P and the M stroke. Of course, the R is a vowel sound. Hold, K and L are the strokes you put down. O is a second place vowel sound. E, the only cardinal stroke there is K. The E is a third place vowel sound. Tone, T and M, then C, S and E vowel. The ones in the middle are all vowel sounds. So that is how shorthand outlines are being written. They are represented using what? Strokes, signs and symbols. You write down strokes, then place the vowels at the right place. And the importance of shorthand, you may ask, of what value is this shorthand? As a student, it has so many importance. Shorthand can be used for private communication. I understand shorthand. If you understand shorthand, we can communicate privately. It's a fast means of writing. You cannot compare when you're transcribing an exercise in shorthand to when you're transcribing it in longhand. When I mean longhand, I mean the English form of it. So it's very, very faster for you to write in shorthand. The records kept in shorthand are more confidential than the ones in longhand. Yes, can agree to that. Shorthand is used by secretaries to take dictations in the office for the production of official documents. Secretaries are worked in organizations, they are attached to their bosses. Most time, they take down minutes of a meeting, conferences, and other things. So it's more proper and saves them a lot of time when these things are taken down in shorthand. And at their private time, they can now transcribe it into longhand form, which will be readable for everyone to understand. Another good thing with shorthand is that once you're conversant with this, there will be an improvement in your spoken and written form of English. Why is it so? Remember I said shorthand is based according to what? Sounds. So if you don't know how to pronounce words very well, you find it very, very difficult to write shorthand properly. Therefore, you have to know your phonetics, your sounds very well, for you to be able to achieve that. Then finally, the knowledge of shorthand can enable you as a student to become a stenographer. Who are stenographers? Stenographers are shorthand writers. These are people that can write shorthand and transcribe it into readable forms. So these are the importance of shorthand. So as a student, you need this knowledge of shorthand. Then finally, we must know the material needed for the study of these subjects. It's quite different from every other subject. So there are basic things that you need to study this subject. And the things are, one, you need a business studies textbook, or alternatively, a shorthand textbook for you to be able to study shorthand very well. You also need your shorthand reporter's notebook. This is very, very important because this is a subject, just like your mathematics, on daily basis, after every lesson, you take 2 dictations, series of dictations. And even in class, in the course of the lessons, we need to be taking dictations. And these dictations are taken in your reporter's notebook. So it's a very vital tool for the study of this subject. Then you need your sharp HB pencil. Why? Because it can differentiate between light and heavy sounds. Then finally, you need an exercise book for note taking. Finally, you need a tape recorder. This is a subject that you do with, from time to time we play tapes. And you listen to the tapes, then transcribe the exercises in the tape. So these are the materials that you need for the study of this subject. Students, at the beginning of this lesson, I told us that there are basic things that we are looking at to achieve at the end of this lesson. I've told you what shorthand is, that is the representation of spoken sounds with what? Signs and symbols. And it has to do with sounds. For you to study this subject very well or master it properly, you should be familiar with your phonetics, your sounds. And I told you that there are some systems of shorthand. Among the systems, the most widely used one is the Pitman system, which is the one we are using now. And this system was invented by a man known as Sir Isaac Pitman in the year 1837. We also looked at some importance of shorthand. Class, we are going to end this lesson for today, now. See you some other time. Thank you very much.